Hey guys, Richard Blaine here. Thanks for stopping by my easy cooking channel tonight. I'm not cooking tonight again. Tonight I'm doing another gear review, and then I'm going to be moving my gear reviews over to my new old channel. I have another channel that was previously called Mr. Easy Knife, M-R-E-Z Knife, one word, and I recently changed the name of it to All Gear Reviews. And I'd like you to make a note of that, because at All Gear Reviews, I will be reviewing all kinds of gear. Everything from knives, maybe a gun or two, kitchen gadgets, other and sundry tactical gear, bags, packs, pouches, whatever. But as the name states, All Gear Reviews. So if you have gone to Mr. Easy Knife and have watched a review, I want to thank you very much. And if you do like reviews, please head on over to my All Gear Reviews channel. When you type it in to the YouTube search bar, it might not pop up. But if you go to Mr. Easy Knife, it will be there. I'm having some difficulties getting it done. But tonight I'm going to be doing another gear review. I'm going to be talking about the key to success. What is the key to success? Well, there are many keys to success. Financial success, spiritual success, marital success, relationship success, things like that. Cooking success. But there are other types of keys for success. And the key to success that I am referring to tonight is this key right here. This tiny little key. This is called the SOG Utilikey. It goes on your keychain, or if you want, you can put a tether or a tail on it and carry it in your change pocket or regular pocket as a little pocket knife. But tonight, the key to success, the review I will be doing, right here tonight, will be on this key to success, the SOG Utilikey. So as usual, let's get going and let's do a review. So here we go. This is the SOG Utilikey. It looks like any other kind of key that you could have on your keychain, except this one opens up into a knife. This one is black. It comes in many other colors. It's actually a wonderful, wonderful tool to have with you. It's been around for a couple of years now. It's had some changes. I'm going to discuss the changes with you. So let's get going into it. It's made by the SOG company, Special Ops Gear Company, originated by a man named Spencer Fraser. The overall length of this knife is 4 inches. 6-pin construction, which is much, much, much stronger than most key knives you will see for your keychain. Very, very strong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The frame of this knife is extremely, extremely strong. But there is one difference with this utility key knife compared to other utility key knives, and that difference is right here. Let me tip it up. Right there. All right. That, my friends, is a lockback mechanism. Okay. Press it, the knife folds up. Open it, knife opens up. Now this might not seem like a lot to a lot of people, but for about a decade I used to carry a key knife similar to this. It was colored brass, natural brass, made by a company called Reichart's of Germany. It was only a 3-pin construction, and it was not a lockback, with a stainless steel blade, made in Germany. Very high end for a novelty knife, extremely high end. But the SOG Utilikey blows it away. It usually comes in a blister pack. It's not very expensive. It's, let's talk in round numbers. It's $15 or less. I think I paid $8, $9 on Amazon, if I'm not mistaken. It comes in many different colors. This is black. It comes in blue, brass, pink. It might even come in more colors today. The edge type naturally is straight, and the country of origin is Taiwan. Now, in the early days when this knife was produced, the original steel on this knife was 8CR 13 MOV steel. All right, that was during the first production runs of this knife. All right, 8CR 13 MOV steel is a budget knife steel. It's produced in China. its composition, some say, is fairly close to Japanese AUS 8 stainless. I don't happen to believe so, but that's just my opinion. But a lot of experts seem to think that this Chinese 8CR 13 MOV steel was close to Japanese AUS 8, possibly AUS 6. It is a steel that, even though it's a low-cost steel, it demonstrates good cutting characteristics, although it won't hold an edge as long as AUS 8A. And for a cheap steel, it does offer pretty good corrosion resistance. The average Rockwell for the 8CR13 MOV in cutlery knife production is between 56 and 59 RC, and many manufacturers often use this steel today. Your more popular manufacturers use the 8CR13 MOV steel in their budget line of knives generally produced in China. Now, however, in recent years, since this knife has been produced, SOG has had a change in the steel that they wish to use, and they've changed the steel that they do use in this Utilikey. Today, the steel of choice for the SOG Utilikey is 420 J2 stainless steel. It's an inexpensive stainless steel. It's an American-made stainless steel, but a rather inexpensive stainless steel, but with some excellent qualities. It contains a medium range of carbon content. It has excellent corrosion resistance. It's resistant to many chemicals and household cleaners, the 420 J2. It's also a more durable stainless than even compared with the American-made 440 series grades of steels, 440, 440A, 440B, 440C. The 420 J2 actually is more durable than the 440 grades of steel. The 420 J2 is actually used in making surgical instruments because it holds a sharpness and it has an excellent corrosion resistance. Currently today, 420 J2 is used to make the frames of many knives on the market by many manufacturers on the market, such as Benchmade. The 420 J2 stainless steel is used also for making knife blades. Buck uses it almost exclusively. It's used for making knives, daggers, and other instruments in the tactical market. And yet, it's a very underestimated steel. 420 J2 can hold an edge for as long as other steels on the market, but you have to understand it'll only do that depending on the heat treat, because no matter what steel you use, it always comes down to the heat treat. All right. 420 J2 steel is also used for making hair cutting scissors and household scissors. It's great for producing a fine, smooth, polished edge. Now, just to let you know, there have been some reviews on YouTube that tried to spec this little knife out as like an outdoor EDC or urban EDC knife, but it's not. It's not a survival knife, and in its purest sense, it's not built for out in the field. So many of these reviewers really need to wake up. Now, that being said, about this knife being a non-EDC or a non-field survival knife, let me first go backwards for a minute and go back to the 6-pin construction. Very strong. This knife, just like some more expensive knives, has very little, if any, all right, any vertical play at all. Just enough to allow for the tolerance for the blade to swing open and closed. And also, the knife, the lockup, the steel, the blade steel, and the spring and back have been cut so well and match so well, there is no horizontal movement, no horizontal drift. That's a very tough little character, if you ask me. But all in all, the SOG Utilikey is more along the lines of a novelty knife that works well on any keychain. All right? It's well built, and it comes in handy for quick, small things that one would need to do if they didn't have a knife on them at the time. All right? The Keychain novelty knife itself, this knife itself, is very well built, and for the money will be on your keychain for years and years to come, and it will and does make a great conversation piece, especially for those people who aren't into carrying a knife at all. They'll look at this and go, wow, what is that? This knife makes a great gift for somebody that's not into knives, or for somebody that doesn't want to carry a knife in their pocket. And in this way, this knife will always be on their keychain, so they'll always have a cutting edge with them, no matter where they are and no matter what they do. Please, let me quote Leroy Jethro Gibbs, rule number 9. Don't go anywhere without a knife. So let's ask, will this knife cut rope? You bet. Can this knife cut a safety belt if you were stuck in your car and you had to? You bet. Will this knife open up boxes or your mail? Yepper, you bet. Can this knife sharpen your pencil? Copy that. Can this knife cut bindings if somebody you knew was tied up as a prisoner? God forbid. Oh yes it can, and it will. Is this knife easy to sharpen? Extremely so. I've yet to touch it up on any of my diamonds or ceramics. I just continually strop it. Is this knife handy to have? You can count on it. Would I rather have this knife on me than no knife at all? You betcha. This knife, I would rather have this knife than no knife at all any day of the week. It's well built. I enjoyed doing this review for you. And if you're looking for a handy dandy little cutting edge to keep on your keychain, that'll fit right in with the keys, nice and flat and not be too bulky, a little just something to be cutting a little something, then consider the SOG Utilikey. And if you have any other questions, please let me know. Please comment, subscribe, and share this video. And stay tuned because I have a whole new set of sharpening videos coming up for your pleasure. I want to thank you for watching. I'll see you on the next video. Take care. Hey guys, Richard Blaine here. I want to thank you for stopping by and watching this video tonight. I want to thank you for checking out this review on this handy dandy little knife, the SOG Utilikey. I just love this little puppy. Nice and sharp, always with me on my keychain. Hope you get one, always be with you on your keychain. I want to thank you for stopping by. I hope to see you on the next video. I have some new sharpening videos coming up. Please go on over to my All Gear Reviews channel. I'll have some new gear reviews coming up there as well. Take care, and I'll see you on the next video.